What's up everyone, this is Trainer Dell, and in this video I have for you an updated deck profile on my Blackluster Soldier deck. I just like this deck. I don't really run an extra deck because I think what's cool is 40 cards right here fits into this Dragon Shield deck box. I mean, it's just like cardboard or anything, but it fits nice and snug, and I like that. It's so small and easy to carry around. Doesn't really like move too much in it. It's just pretty cool. It just reminds me of like just opening up a deck of cards and being like, all right, let's play. So that's why I keep it minimal. I like that. It's pretty cool. You can fit like 43 cards in here. I think 44 gets a little too tight, but yeah, it's just really cool. So if I ever get like the new BLS Link monster or whatever, I may just add it in there just for funds. But yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. So, 3, Blackluster Soldier, the Super Soldier. I signed it. It was like one thing I got, and I was like, whoa, it looks cool. This card looks cool, and I wanted to make a deck around it. And yeah, it's like Flame Wingman, basically. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle into the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack equal to its attack in the graveyard. So basically it's original attack, I guess. I don't know if there's any cards that like gain attack in the graveyard. But yeah. And if this card is destroyed by battle into the graveyard, or if it in your possession destroyed by an opponent's card effect, it's into your graveyard, special summon one Gaia the Fierce Knight monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use its effect once returned, but it's 3K, and that's not its only effect. If you're able to use the little baby ones, you can do way more. So yeah, really cool. Boss monster of the deck. Yeah. Then the normal Blackluster Soldier. She's pretty fire, even though she's all normal. And just there, because it's a name and it's searchable with, what's that one card? Pre-prep. Yeah, put them off all the way to the top. 1, Envoy of the Beginning, because he's Envoy of the Beginning and he wins games. I would actually probably run 2 if I had another one. I do, but I leave it in my GOAT deck. But you can probably put 2 if you really want to. It's still a good card. Because you want to banish these guys, the babies. Beginning Knight. This one, any Blackluster Soldier monster ritual summon with this gains these effects. Which is the once per turn, you can target one monster in your opponent's controls and banish it. And when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle into the graveyard, you can make a second attack in a row. If this card is banished from your graveyard, you can add 1 ritual spell. So, pretty good. He gets the ritual spell, and he gives you basically, you just banish 1 card, and then also attack again after destroying a monster by battle. Then Evening Twilight, which has kind of like, this one is the one where like it adds a ritual monster if it's banished. It gains the same effect of target 1 monster you control banished. Now you can't stack them, I believe. I believe it's just, it gains that effect, so you can only, if you use this and that, you can only banish 1 card, but still, it's just still banishing a card. And once per turn, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand face down until your opponent's next end phase. So just rip something out if you need to. 2, Envoy of Chaos, because it's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool cards, but this is the other baby that during either player's battle phase, you can discard this card, then target a Blackluster Soldier monster or Gaia the Fierce Knight monster. People forget about the Gaia. And it gains 1500 attack until the end of the turn. If it does, every opponent's monster that battles it, its attack becomes the monster's original attack during damage count only. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish 1 light and 1 dark, sometimes the babies, sometimes other things, but add this card back to your hand. So you don't need 3 because you can probably get 1 back. I mean, just getting 1, the deck is pretty strong because it has like 3K beaters, so if you get across some damage, usually it's game if you can, you know? 2, Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. This one, it can be normal summon without tributing, but it becomes a 1900 attack, which isn't so bad. And if it's ever tributed, you can add a Blackluster Soldier monster in your deck to your hand. So a lot of searchability in this deck. To go along with that, I play Sphere Kuriboh, because Sphere Kuriboh, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and change the attacking to defense position. So it's like enemy controller from your hand, which is cool. And you can ritual summon a monster, or when you ritual summon a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the things required. So, yeah. basically these two get out that. Just like in the original anime, when Yugi first, he used Guy the Fierce Knight and Kuribo to bring out Black Luster Soldier against Pegasus, was it? So yeah. And then we got Manju of the 10,000 Hands. And this is basically just Manju. I was about to like think of something like more to say, but it's just Manju. It's using like every ritual deck, I believe. Except the incantations, I guess, can change it up. But when this card is normal or flip summon, add one ritual monster or one ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Nothing really much to say. Like, I guess it's cool that they reprinted it. It's easier to obtain right now. But I think I was thinking, was it against Pegasus? Let me know. I know for sure he used Dark Magician of Chaos. Was it Dark Magician of Chaos instead of Black Luster? Oh, man. I'm forgetting now. I'm getting confused. Super Soldier Ritual. So when this card is used to ritual summon any Black Luster Soldier monster, you must also tribute monster from your hand or field whose total level is exact 8. So that's a little sad part. It has exact 8, but I mean, there's 4s, these 8, and then those are 8. So there's nothing like that'll mess up your numbers really during your main phase, except when this card is sent to the graveyard. You can banish this, a light and a dark, and special summon a Black Luster Soldier ritual monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that's pretty cool. I used to play like more of the other ones, like the Spirit Soldier or whatever, but nah, it just bricked too much. Super Soldier Synthesis, which is cool. It's basically, it can ritual summon any Black Luster Soldier monster from your hand or graveyard, sending a light and dark from your deck. So you want to send these two, or even these two. I don't know. I wouldn't send that one, but yeah, you can do it if you want to. So yeah, pretty cool. And OG Black Luster Ritual. It's what you can search for. You can search for, I believe, this and that with pre-prep. Gateway to Chaos, because it's Gateway to Chaos. And when it's activated, you can add one Black Luster Soldier Ritual monster or a Guy the Fierce Knight monster. So mostly just the Super Soldiers. Add the Super Soldiers. Little tongue twister almost. Each time a monster is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, place one spell counter. Max 6 of them. But once per turn, you can remove 3 spell counters and add a ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. 2 terraforming to go along with that, just to search it out. 2 pre-preps, because add 1 ritual card from your deck to your hand and a ritual monster whose name is on it. Really, all you can really do is grab this one and then that one. But yeah, it can be in the graveyard too. So if you use one of these to, like, I don't know, I don't really know. Maybe I'll run more of these. But I guess it's just to see it, you know, not the old saying, some of the time, not all the time. 2 Called by the Graves. I know it's at 3 now, but I really just fit in 2. I guess you can swap out with the next card, trade-in. I guess you can go 2 trade-in and then 3 Called by the Graves if you want to. I like the 3 trade-in because even sending them to the graveyard, they can still be summoned and whatnot. So it's not too bad. The Call by Grave is just for hand traps or whatever, because obviously this deck does a lot of searching, so you kind of want to stop it. Especially Rhoda, because it's Rhoda. Monster Reborn. I mean, you can also take out Rhoda. You don't really need Rhoda. I just like to have it for consistency to get one of these out, especially to get this to my hand as soon as possible. And then Monster Reborn because Monster Reborn. And Super Soldier's Shield, which is when a spell, trap, or monster effect targets and like a monster on the field while you control Black Luster Soldier monster, you can negate it and destroy it. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can remove 1 spell counter from your side of the field. So obviously if you have Gateway to Chaos, then you can return this and set it. But banish it when it leaves the field. So it's just like one card that can use 2 uses. So yeah, that's my Black Luster Soldier deck profile. Let me know what you think, what you would change up. I know you like Summon Sorceress is easily obtainable now, and Isolde is easily obtainable, so you can probably do a lot more combos and like have a more of a combo deck. But I like just a straightforward, just like I said, just pull out of this and just play. Just keep it in my car and have it for just quick games and have fun. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace. Peace.